My name's Robin Grain. I am a divorce mediator. I own Grain Mediation in Virginia. Used to be a divorce attorney, and I am also a certified divorce financial analyst. And I'm here to tell you today how to divide the equity in your real estate when one of you came into the marriage already owning that real estate. I can't speak for all 50 states, but in Virginia and many other places, it's going to go like this. We are going to determine in the divorce mediation how much of the equity of that house was owned before the marriage, okay? And that's usually going to be the down payment and all of the mortgage payments that went towards the principal. Because remember, with your mortgage payments, you're paying principal, interest, and then an escrow for taxes and homeowners insurance. We're not going to worry about the homeowners insurance because it's puny. So once again, we first have to factor for the equity from before the marriage, which is usually the down payment, and those mortgage payments made that went towards the principal. Then we're going to look at all the mortgage payments that went towards principal during the marriage in Virginia and many other places. That's from date of marriage to date of separation. Some states it goes up to the date of divorce. Not usually, though. Okay? Now, typically, and this is not the law in Virginia, but it's almost always how judges do it, we're going to apply something called the Brandenburg Doctrine, which is weird, but that's what it's called. The Brandenburg Doctrine goes like this. We're going to take the total equity from before the marriage, equity from after the marriage. We're going to take that total equity, set it aside. Now, you're going to divide the marital portion of the equity, right, by the total. That's going to give you the percentage of the equity that belongs to the marriage. That is normally divided 50-50. I really don't like this Brandenburg formula, even though it's really popular at the courthouse and it's really popular with lawyers in Virginia that negotiate this kind of stuff. But a lot of my people were not married for that long before they come into divorce mediation, and the formula becomes really unfair really quick. Why? Because that big down payment that was made before the marriage skews the numbers so that the marital portion is puny because the people have been paying mostly interest on their mortgage, right? You don't start getting into the principal until later years. So the marital equity is very small compared to the other person's non-marital equity because that down payment is 100% equity. So we don't use that Brandenburg formula as much as like the courts do, and it's not required. And the really unfair part of it is you will lose your house if you don't pay your real estate taxes and the interest on the mortgage. So why should that not count? Why are we so fixated on equity? Couldn't tell you, but we are. Unless you have a spouse that's willing to, the spouse that had the house before the marriage, if they're willing to negotiate with you and you did not own the house before the marriage, and you're going to do a lot better than applying this Brandenburg formula. And I think it's fairer for most people because it accounts for the fact that the marriage was paying all of these real estate taxes and interest, which is a big deal. All right, good luck if you're negotiating real estate. Got any questions? Give me a call, leave a comment. It would be great if you would hit the like button, hit the subscribe button for the Google algorithms to pick up my videos, and so people like you can learn a little something about divorce before you start spending money on your mediator or your divorce attorney. Take care.